What's up guys, and today we're discussing leaked images of the up and coming May 4th, 2024 LEGO gift with purchase, and it's an interesting one. But before we do that, we're going to cover or go over briefly last year's LEGO Star Wars gift with purchases, and there was a lot of stuff done for May 4th, 2023. The whole sort of everything encompassing LEGO Star Wars. There was everything. There was double VIP points, which is now double Insiders points. So I'd imagine most things that happened last year will happen this year because it was very successful for LEGO. There was a buildable LEGO Death Star, 40 years of Return of the Jedi there. It was an awesome little set. Still not built mine because not a time, unfortunately. That's been a year, but there you go. We also had the commemorative sort of coins that we got, and also the sort of insignia of the little plaque there of the schematics of the Death Star in the blue sort of plastic. So we got that as well. This year we are probably going to be getting the same, and we've already received the leaked images of this keyring here for the LEGO Star Wars 2025 anniversary. This keyring here for the 25 years of LEGO Star Wars. Yeah, last year, it'll be double VIP points on most LEGO Star Wars or all LEGO Star Wars, and then selective ones which they want to clear will be like triple or quadruple points. But we'll go over this here. This is the image. This is the leaked image of the 25 years of LEGO Star Wars, and this will be I don't want to call it a throwaway gift with purchase, but it's not actually LEGO at this point, is it? It is LEGO, but it's just it's a one-off keyring, and they'll manufacture hundreds of thousands of these. Well, not hundreds of thousands, but they'll manufacture quite a lot of these in a short period of time for quite cheap, just as a little gift on the side for what you get. So you just get this cool little box here that opens up. 25 years of LEGO Star Wars. It's a keyring here. You can see R2 beaming the stud. I don't know what's going to be on the other side. Probably just 25 years of LEGO Star Wars in big lettering, as we can see here. And we also get this little sheet with the silvery blue that we've received across all the LEGO Star Wars this year in 2024. I don't know if there's going to be anything on the back of that, any information or anything. Doubt it. That is all the information we really have at this point. We just have the leaked images. We can go off of what happened last year. So with this, the coin, the Death Star coin here, it was $80 that you got this. They might up it. It might be $100, but it would probably be the same sort of thresholds that they had last year. I wouldn't imagine they would change them up too bad or too much. This is the back here, so you can see made in China. Who would have thought? So it's a keyring here, LEGO Star Wars. We've got copyrights for the LEGO group, all rights reserved. There's nothing much in there. We've got barcode, etc. There's nothing that much to discuss here. I'm sort of annoyed though, because even though it's a throwaway, now some of you guys might be annoyed when I say throwaway, I don't mean it throw it away. I mean it's not specifically LEGO. There's no bricks to it. There's no bricks to it. That's why I call it a throwaway, but it's not really. It's still a gift with purchase, which I'd be very happy about, but I think it's a step back from the coin one last year, and I wasn't that impressed with the coin one last year, unfortunately. But what are you going to do? So that was the Return of the Jedi 40-year anniversary. This year it's going to be 25 years of LEGO Star Wars. Even if we got something, because it's 25 years of LEGO Star Wars, even if we got something on the same sort of realm of the quality of the gift with purchase that we got with the Venator, with the two stitches here of Yularen and Rex, and also the little Republic credit here, that was sick. Obviously we should have got so much more, and that is a whole different other video to discuss, but I think something along the quality of that as our on the side LEGO gift with purchase that wasn't actually specifically LEGO, which would have been awesome. Going back to what we received last year, we received the LEGO set being the Death Star, the small little Death Star. We received the coin, and we also received a polybag. Now, I think they'll do the same this year, but I think they'll just have the same polybag that came out in January of this year, which was the AAT 25 years anniversary of the Phantom Menace, because this is what I think they'll do. They'll try to encompass stuff they did last year into this year. So it was last year it was 40 years of Return of the Jedi. This year's it's going to be 25 years of the Phantom Menace, and I think that's what they'll do. So you'll get this polybag as well free on the site. There's nothing much else to discuss here, to be honest, but I did want to chuck this in. And yesterday when I posted my all Lego Star Wars coming out on May 2024 video, I didn't include, unfortunately, the TIE Interceptor, the UCS TIE Interceptor, but I also forgot to include these two. And there's a big sticking point with these two keyrings here, in particular the one on the right, but we'll go over the one on the left first here. So keyrings come out all the time. Sometimes people get annoyed because certain keyrings are minifigures that were very lucrative or very desirable at the time, and you can't get a hold of them as easily when they come out, and then eventually they go into magazines, they go into keyrings, they go into blind bags, they go into a whole load of other stuff like mechs and smaller stuff. An example is the up and coming rumoured or leaked at this point microfighter of Rex's Y-Wing, which will get the very, very good UCS Venator Captain Rex Phase 2, unfortunately, but there you go. But on the left here we have Emperor Palpatine. He still doesn't have any pupils and looks Emperor Palpatine-like. I'll dust him off to the side. He looks alright. Might pick him up, probably won't. The one people are very annoyed about is this one on the right-hand side here, for Luke Skywalker. This is in fact the UCS Luke Skywalker with printing all around for his arms, etc. And it might slightly differ to the UCS one in just this particular tiny space here. I'll have to compare it in post when I'm editing this, but I think it is exactly the same. If it's not, leave in the comments down below if I'm incorrect. What lots of people I've seen in the community are saying is they're just going to take the arms off, and they're just going to take the legs off because you can do that. They're not glued. The only thing that's not a normal Lego element is the keyring holster into his head there. So they'll take the arms off and the legs off, and they'll just add that to their normal Luke Skywalker that they didn't get. So if they didn't get the one with the UCS Y-Wing, they can just make a UCS Y-Wing Luke Skywalker because they have the arms and the legs. And it's a lot cheaper to do so because you can buy a keyring for what, $4.99? $5.99, however much keyring it's these days. But I thought that was interesting to discuss, and leave your thoughts and comments down below. Like, subscribe, hit the post notification bell to keep up to date with all the content. I should be bringing my review on this very shortly. I have had a little quick flick through. I know I tried to look for mistakes and stuff, but if you guys know any like mistakes and stuff I could go over in this in particular for my review, I will do so. I will go over specifically the indirectly but directly mention YouTubers such as people that make big ruckus in the community or have big leverage, such as M&R Productions. They do mention that sort of thing in the end of it, which I found quite interesting. But anyways, peace out, have a nice rest of your day, and I'll catch you later on another SithGeek YouTube video. Bye guys.
29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again.